What's up? It's your girl Michelle. Long time no see. I actually have plans on coming back, and I'm going to go back to doing my videos. I've had a lot going on. I'm really not the type of person that can multitask something this extreme. It's extreme to me. And so I decided to take a break from this until I'm able to commit fully to it. So I actually have plans on coming back by 2026, like January 2026, but I'm thinking that I should have something by November-ish. I got some new stuff, y'all. And so what I want to do is, today I felt the urge to share something with you, and without going into too much detail, just to encourage someone. So there's been a lot going on, a lot. And recently I have gotten to the point where I felt, spiritual warfare is real. Let's just start there. So whether you believe you're ready for it or not, and you're a Christian, you are in spiritual warfare. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. You are in spiritual warfare. So instead of just saying, oh, I'm not ready for that, the Lord didn't tell me I was in, because you're a target. If you belong to the Lord, the enemy does not like you. He is trying to take you out. He is trying to wear you down. The whole steal, kill, and destroy thing is real. Okay? So you're in spiritual warfare. Put the armor of the Lord on and go on about your business. That's the first thing. So there was a particular day, maybe, I think it might have been almost 3 weeks ago, where I just felt like, you know what, I'm just over, not I'm over God. I love God. I'm sold out for God. It was just that my faith felt very low. Like, there are things that I am believing God, I'm expecting God to do. I know what He told me. I'm not seeing it. And I understand that we are to live by faith and not by sight. I get that. But there comes a time where it's like, well, daggone, is this really going to happen? Because I ain't seeing nothing that He's saying. So every now and then, right? And so in my season of having small faith, and I was like, since I'm not seeing what you saying, I feel like I'm wasting time, and what I'm not going to do is waste time. So me trying to do me, I was like, I'm gonna just go ahead and I'm gonna do my own thing. Now, before y'all's head go totally to the left, it wasn't nothing that I needed to repent for. Okay, know that. So, well, it technically, I was gonna say it wasn't a sin, but it was, because I wasn't in God's will. So just know that it wasn't nothing sexual, wasn't nothing drug or alcohol related. It wasn't nothing like that. It was just me doing my own thing. I know what God told me, and I decided not to wait where He told me to wait. That's what it was. So I'm out here, doing what I wanted to do. And what happened was, all of these people started talking to me, pumping my head up. Well, you got this, and you got that, and you could do this, and you already do this, and this, and these people, and so they're talking to me, and I'm starting to believe everything that they're feeding me. Instead of knowing what God told me and staying where He told me to stay, I'm letting people talk me out of my position. And it started to weigh on me, to the point where I didn't even want to go to church because I knew I was outside of God's will. So at church, I am to minister at the altar during altar call, and I didn't even want to stay. The only reason why I went this particular day was because my daughter was ministering. She was miming, and I wanted to be there to support her. So I stayed, and my plan was to go home after she ministered. So after she ministers, I go and check on her, and my spiritual mother was like, where you going? And I was like, I'm about to leave. And she was like, no, you're not. She said, I don't think you should leave. The Lord got a word for you. And I was like, yeah, okay. She was like, no, he got a word for you. She was like, just come back in. She was like, stay. She was like, he has a word for you. And so, okay, I'm a listen, because if not, she's gonna get me anyway. So I might as well just stay. So I go back into the sanctuary, and the word that the Lord had for me, when I tell you, it was so directly on point. And she told me, she said, you see a lot. She said, but you're not saying nothing. She said, you need to open your mouth and say what you see. That is part of my calling, because the Lord has called me as a watchman, right? Even at work, they call me the gatekeeper. When I see something, I say something, okay? It is what it is, whether I'm saying it to another person or if I see it and I say it to God. It's a discernment that he has given me. That I have the gift of discernment, okay? So when I see something, I say something. And when something doesn't sit right with me, and I'm also an introvert, so one of the things, that I tell people when I am at work, especially new people, because I'm a secretary at an elementary school, we got a lot of new staff, we got a lot of new teachers, IAs, what have you, and I have to warn them. It's like my disclaimer. When you look at me, disregard whatever my face is saying to you. Just disregard it, because I'm an introvert. I got 1,000 things going on at any given time, and so it is a possibility that what you're seeing on my face has absolutely nothing to do with you. 30 different things going on in my head at once. So don't even pay attention to what my face is saying. And so this is what I tell the new people all the time. And I honestly believe, because I do have this gift of discernment, when I see something, I am trying to process what I see. And until the Lord actually gives me clarification on what it is that I see, I'm going to continue to say, I can't put my finger on it, but something's not right about this situation, or something's not right about this person. And it's not a judgment as far as trying to condemn the person, but maybe if I see something, I'm going to be leery, I'm going to watch, I'm going to pray. But at the same time, it's like, I've heard people tell me, well, just because you can't put your finger on it, it might just be something with you. And it kind of made me feel some kind of way. And it was just like, maybe you're picking up on, people sometimes are just real condescending. And people say stuff like, well, if you can't put your finger on it, more than likely it's a you thing. And you're just picking up with them what's going on with you. And I'm just like, okay. But people throw around this judgment thing so much. But judgment is literally just listening to your discernment and trying to discern whether that person has the gift of this fruit of the Spirit or not. So don't let people try to make you feel bad for having the gift of discernment. That's what this whole video is about. Use your discernment. If God is showing you something, he's showing you something for a reason. If you have the authority, or if you have the ability to say something in order to correct a situation, then that's what you were called to do. So all I'm saying is, you got a word in your mouth, open your mouth. Because so every year we do a Bible devotional. We read the Bible in a year. And this particular week, we are in Ezekiel. So if you get a chance to read the book of Ezekiel, God is so displeased with his people in this book. And when I tell you, he is exposing the leaders. The leaders is who he's talking to in this through this prophet. And God is exposing the hearts of the leaders. And baby, when I tell you, make sure your heart is right. Especially if you are in leadership, do not play with God's people. Don't do it. Do not do it. Because he's coming for your head. He's going to come for your head. Read Ezekiel, because God in this book is showing Ezekiel the secret places where the leaders are practicing their idolatry, and God is exposing it. Just because the people can't see it doesn't mean no one can see it. God is showing his people the sins of the leaders. And if he's showing you anything with his permission, under the authority of the Holy Spirit only, should you expose it. That's all I'm saying. So be prayerful. And if he tell you to share it, share it. That's all I'm saying. So I'll be back soon, guys, because I got some content coming up for you, and I'm getting ready to change the name of the channel. And yeah, so the new name of the channel is going to be Warrior Daughter. And so we are going to go over some new content. I'm still going to be teaching. I want to open up to small groups. I want to go live. You know, all of this is out of my comfort zone. And I'm going to trust God. You know, he done gave me some things that I'm trying to put into practice. And we are going to do it. And I'm going to say what the Lord tells me to say. So you guys stay tuned. Be sure to like, share, and comment. Hit that notification bell, because I want to at least go live twice a month starting out. And I want to post a video every week. So I think Mondays are going to be my days to post. And yeah, I got a lot of stuff to share. It is not even going to be, you know, all spiritual stuff, even though that's going to be most of my content. But yeah, y'all, the glow up has been real. I don't know if y'all can tell or not, but your girl is down like 62 pounds. So I got stuff to share. I got a lot. My weight loss journey, and just the healing process for me, and what it's been like, and all of that good stuff. So please stay tuned, share the channel, and I will see you all later.